Today we remember the nearly 3,000 people who died in the September the 11th attacks. 18 years later, still very, very emotional, and truly we will never forget. You were in high school, Tim, when this happened.
It's amazing. It's 18 years ago, right? Yeah. So I was actually a freshman in high school, I believe. And everyone always asks, where were you? What were you doing? I was actually in band class at the time, which lasted about an hour and a half. So we didn't really know immediately what had happened, and then afterwards you kind of heard through the hallways, and of course the rest of the day was very different. The TV was on, and we just kind of watched in horror as history unfolded. And what about you guys?
Yeah, so I was in third grade. We just finished Bible class in my small school, and our teacher kind of came in. You could see something was wrong on her face, and she was like, "Guys, I have some news to share with you. Being in the Boston area, it was hard for her to say that." And when she told us the news, we all started crying. We were young, so we still couldn't quite process, but she was saying, people have been killed, and this is something that is going to stick with us forever. And, my mother, she had a dream the night before, and she told me about it that morning, and I didn't quite understand what she was talking about.
Very, very surreal for everyone. Yeah. I was working in San Francisco at the time. Keep in mind that Flight 93 was headed to San Francisco, so it was filled with many people from the Bay Area. And I was working at a TV station in San Francisco. And I recall just days and days of interviewing people who lost their loved ones. Yeah. Especially, there's a woman who stands out. Her name is Dina Burnett. She had the most beautiful family. And I remember sitting in her living room and trying to talk to her. And it was really the most heartbreaking things that I have ever experienced. So yes, 18 years later, we will never forget, and the emotions still are very, very raw.